What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains, short edition, y'all. Today, we're going to be describing an example of a cold-hearted narcissistic discard. Stay tuned, buckle up, prepare yourself for this skit, like and subscribe for more. Here's your trigger warning: narcissistic discard example. How come you act like you don't love me anymore? Because I don't. I never loved you. Let me look at you. You never loved me? After you had nothing when I first met you. I've done so much for you. Well, I didn't ask you to do any of that, and it's pretty manipulative of you to try to hold it over my head. I'm not trying to manipulate you. I'm just trying to show you that I've always been there for you. I've always had your back, and now you're turning yours on me. I'm not turning my back on you. I'm just moving on to make my life better because I don't feel the same way about you. Like, you don't look the same, you don't talk the same, you don't act the same. Because I lost myself trying to give you everything. I threw all myself into this relationship. Again, nobody asked you to do any of that. You did that on your own. So now you're crying. You see, that's another reason I'm leaving. You're way too emotional. The tears are not going to change anything. So welcome back, y'all. 5 minutes or less. Stay to the end. I know this skit might have been triggering for some people because that's how it is sometimes. When I posted that short video, a lot of people, I read the feedback of the short video before I do the longer video. They're trying to gauge how people feel, and if a lot of people resonate with this. So many people resonated with the cold, calculated, the cold, callous, not calculated, the coldness and the callousness of that discard. I never loved you. Look at you. You're pathetic. You don't have anything to offer me. Like, I know you helped build me up, but I didn't ask you to do any of that. You did it out of the kindness of your own heart. Were you manipulating me? Were you just doing that stuff for me to stay with you and things like that? Sometimes when a narcissistic person discards you, they become damn near evil, devilish people. Well, it seems like the eyes go black. I know people talk about the narcissistic stare and things like that, where the eyes go dark, they get big and rambunctious and stuff like that. And they look soulless and they just start saying hurtful things. You don't recognize this person, not only physically, they physically present themselves differently to you, but you don't recognize them emotionally. Like, who is this person saying these evil, hurtful ass words to you? This can't be the same person that was telling you that they loved you a couple of weeks ago. They can't be the same person, but it is the same person, y'all. And I tell this people, when you get discarded like this, I know it's a lot easier said than done, but it's not you, y'all. Don't take it as personal as they're making it sound, because they're trying to hurt you more to make themselves feel better. When a narcissistic person, a lot of times in these situations, is discarding you like this, they're trying to hurt you more to make themselves feel better. They're trying to justify their actions by telling you how less than you are, how worthless you are, and they try to invalidate what you did for them or the relationship dynamic. I never loved you. Lie. You mean they probably loved you in the beginning, but then they saying this stuff out here to hurt you, to justify their actions, to justify them moving forward and moving on and things like this. You know what I mean? This is how it's going to be a lot of times when you're dealing with narcissistic people. I tell you, the coldness of this discard hurts and it sucks, and a lot of times you are not prepared for it to happen. And a lot of times that narcissistic person already has somebody else lined up and they leave you for someone else, But this is what happens. Like, it's easier said than done, but you will heal from this. I promise you will. You know what I mean? But if you let them come back into your life, your healing process is like reopening the wound. It's like you put a Band-Aid on it and you keep ripping it off. Band-Aid, rip it off every day. It's like the wound is not going to heal because you keep taking the Band-Aid off. But I got to let it breathe, don't I? Keep the Band-Aid on. Heal, y'all. You will heal from this. I'm just telling you, narcissistic people will say a lot of mean, hurtful things to justify how they feel and to justify their actions. And that means hurting you in the process sometimes. You become collateral damage and things like that to this narcissistic person. But anyway, y'all, let me hop off here. I have a Zoom call. I still do my Zooms and whatnot but the link is in the description of every single video. Thank y'all for tuning in. Stay safe, heal up, empower yourself. Like and subscribe for more. Mental Illness is out. Peace.